problem of the North is not from outside northern Nigeria, it's from within. And what they are doing is not to do self-examination and see where the problem is and address it. Instead, they are looking outside to see who they can blame for their inefficiencies or inaction. Let me give you 4 areas that we are supposed to have looked as northern Nigeria in order to put our region on the pedestal of economic growth. First, unity. The northern leaders should first address the unity that is absent in northern Nigeria. There are people in the north that feel they are more superior than others within the northern region. They are watching me that we know that the north is not united. And why? Is because they did not provide the required leadership for them to unite northern Nigeria. Secondly, we lack leadership. Without unity, we lack leadership in northern Nigeria.
The vice president of the vice president comes.
Yeah, that is the essence. That is the place. That is the place.
Does it mean that he's not providing leadership?
No, that is the place I want to go. I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the vice president. I'm talking about the northern elders that are coming up with all these issues. We have a vice president that is from the north. By design, by God, by design of our country, he's our leader in the north. But believe you me, they will know some of them within the Arewa and even some Arewa people within the government are undermining him. That is the simple truth.
Well, maybe we have principle. Let's give him then the opportunity.
No. Nobody is giving them the authority to undermine. It's that issue of unity that we don't have. We have to address that issue of unity, and we have to rally around behind our vice president, who is our leader in the north, who is chosen by the president to be the leader of the north as the vice president of the Federal Republic. He was not chosen by anybody. He was chosen by the president. But maybe most of them were not happy that they were not chosen, because if you see most of these our leaders fighting that the north is being marginalized, it is not the north, that it is them that have been marginalized.
All right.
We are here during the Buhari regime. That is true. I say I'll give you 4.
Yeah, 4. Yeah.
We are here during the Buhari regime. We have a president from the north that has spent 8 years. The Northern Elders Forum or Area Consensus Forum did not come up with an economic blueprint that they presented to him that this is what we need in the north to grow.
Well, that's if he agreed to accept.
He doesn't need to agree.
Different proposals, even meeting with Buhari himself.
No, it's not
what if he had not?
Let me tell you, most of them are here watching us. When he asked them, they brought names for people that should be ministers. Is it appointment we want? No.
No, but is it wrong to actually have appointments?
No, the north doesn't need appointment. How many people they are appointed? Even in this administration, we have 48 ministers. 27 of them are from the north. So it's not appointment. If you are really our leaders in the north, you should come up with an economic blueprint that we can present to anybody that is present and say, this is what we need in the north, and this is what we require to develop our region for the benefit of the entire populace of the region. You will not go with issues that just benefit the elites or the few. And that is what we have been seeing for over a long period of time. This is not what Sadona did. They didn't do that. They brought out programs and policies and pursued them so that the whole north, irrespective of where you come from, irrespective of the region you practice, you benefit from it.
Well, what's the third one and the fourth one, actually?
So this is the third one I'm talking about. We don't have economic blueprint. 3, the fourth one, they have not come up with a blueprint for capacity development of our youth. We don't have that. We have resources, we have human capital, but I have not seen the Area Consultative Forum or the Northern Elders Forum coming out with a blueprint that this is what we need to address this issue of.
But they are not in government. I mean, those who are in government are supposed to. They contribute ideas.
But
the president went around the country telling Nigerians he was going to do this, do that, and do that. And that's why they are trying to hold President Tinubu to account. And said, look, it looks like the North seems to have been sidelined.
He promised us that he's going to do agriculture. I was there. I followed him all over the country. Yeah. We were in Mina on the 8th of November, to be precise. And he told them during the Agri-Town Hall meeting, he told them that the issue you have in northern Nigeria is that you cannot farm all year round. And I'm going to address that. And he's addressing that. We've launched the Irrigate Nigeria project in Bauchi, and we're going to expand it. He told them that you have issue of insecurity. I will address it. I remember we went to Kaduna in the night to go to Benongwari. No, when we went to Benongwari, we reached to Benongwari around 10 p.m. The emir was crying. He said nobody has ever come to visit him. And the president told him, I'm going to address security challenges, and he's addressing it. We have the NSA from the north, we have the chief of defense staff from the north, we have the 2 ministers of defense from the north. And we are seeing progress in terms of fighting banditry and this is so. It's just 2 years into the administration, and people are complaining that the north is being marginalized when we have so many programs that are being designed.
For me, when I hear that, the north is being unfairly treated, the north is, as I always say, I'm a northerner. You are not more northern than me. I know that what you are saying is not true. If we are talking about roads are being built in northern Nigeria. The one that we showed on the way to Kogi, is it not in northern Nigeria? Yeah. The Sokoto Badagry super highway, is it not in northern Nigeria? Crisscrossing more states than even the coastal road. Yes. It crisscrosses more states. So you cannot say that nothing is being done for northern Nigeria. Even the Kaduna-Kano highway that Kwankwaso talked about, the portion that is bad is the Kaduna to Abuja. Yeah. And it's not every part that is bad. If you imagine how people were being attacked in those days, even along the Kaduna-Zaria-Kano highway, they were kidnapping people. You can bandits went into a hospital in Kaduna State, in the Zaria area. Even a leprosarium citizen.
Yes.
They went to pick people up in a leprosarium. Mad bandits. Leprosarium of all places.
Lepers.
Yes, where lepers have been taken care of. They went to kidnap people. They were going into hospitals in Kaduna State to pick people up. No one, except somebody who chooses to be blind and to be vacuous-minded, would not admit that southern Kaduna especially is a lot safer. Ubasani has done what any reasonable governor should do. Because this thing, you win some battles by not firing a shot.
Okay.
So, and that's what the NSS is referring to as the Kaduna model. The Kaduna peace model is the reason a place like Briningwari, that used to be the most dangerous
hotbed
part of our country. Today, people even drive to Briningwari in the night and they are conducting their business. If you saw the video, the documentary that I shot in Briningwari in January, the market was filled up, and it wasn't the only market that we visited. Before, you would know, the market was, nobody was coming to the market.
The NSA told them, Shebi, you people came by this route.
Yes, the president told them to drive down, that you go by road. That's what the president told them. Drive to Kaduna by road, all of you. And some of the ministers and other people who are reluctant to talk about their achievement.
Yes.
Mr. President said, go there, go and talk. Talk about what we are doing. If you drive now from Kaduna to Kano, it's way better, smoother, smooth ride. So I'm happy that at least a governor like Ubasani is showing up.
Yeah.
This same governor yesterday distributed 400 trucks of fertilizers. Do you know what that means? 400 trucks. Kaduna is today the best in our country in agriculture. I can testify to that because I was there for 3 weeks.
Now the governor is disabusing minds from his part of the country.
Yes, he said this is the president that has assisted the subnationals the most.
Yeah.
They are earning more money now from the federation account, much more than before, and they can deal with their what's it called, their bills.
Yeah.
See, today the wage bill of Ekiti State, it says 8 billion. Wage bill, 8 billion. States are getting more money that enables them to deal with the problems confronting them. So that's what he's saying, that this president has assisted us more than any president that we've had. It may sound like music to the ears of some people, but the truth is by nature self-evident. I know that the president will be grateful to the way the activist governor Ubasani is pushing his matter, because even on the matter of the tax reform, the meeting in Kaduna was a game changer. He had to call his colleagues and said, look, let us deal with this thing this way. This thing is not as bad as some of you are looking at it. Some people had not even read the thing before they made up their minds. I remember somebody who was asked, have you read this? And I said, I've not read it, bro, from what I'm saying. Come on. You can't.
This is a president that inherited an economy that is very sick. Very, very sick economy. And it has been sick for a very long time.
Yeah, but I mean, the APC was the one in charge of the last administration.
Even before the coming of the APC, this country has been sick. We have to be sincere to ourselves. The previous administrations, including the last administrations, were just doing cosmetic surgery to treat a sickness that requires surgical operation. So what Aswaju did is to perform that surgical operation and get rid of the cancer that is eating our economy. He removed the fuel subsidy, the dollar subsidy, and now he has introduced the tax bill, which is going to help us in attracting more foreign direct investment. This is the major thing that Nigeria needs for us to see that we are developed economically. Coming to the north, there is nowhere we are being sidelined, either in appointment or in projects. Remember, this is a government that is just 2 years old. If we sit down here from now till the next 30 minutes, I can reel you out projects.
Well, I mean, you tell me some of them. Because the accusation is that the bigger projects are going to the south, and in the south, the southwest, and in the southwest, Lagos.
One of the biggest projects ongoing now is the AKK pipeline, which the president has continued. We have $158 million agri project that has been started in 9 states. Let me give you an example. Our major problem in the north is agriculture. We have a president that has stayed 8 years from the north with Minister of Water Resources and Minister of Agri. The major issue that we need to tackle our agricultural problem and food security challenges is irrigation. And the government of the previous administration that is headed by a northerner did not do anything to come up with a national irrigation program that is supposed to help the north develop their agricultural ecosystem. It is the president. This president, since from election, said that we have to tackle the issue of irrigation heads on. If you look at his action plan, it is there. That is where we first introduced the Irrigate Nigeria project, and which we have launched in Bauchi with about 10,000 hectares, and we are currently planning to expand it to about 1 million hectares. This will transform the northern economy. So, but if the northern leaders sit down and say that the president is marginalizing them, I don't agree.
I'm saying that any politician that comes to you and says, I'm going to do only one term, that's a sign of desperation. It will not work. Just like all these gambits about serving food, carrying plates, and doing boy at parties that could be better organized by event organizers, it's also a sign of desperation. It doesn't work. It will never work. And then the second challenge, of course, is that you say the North will buy into this idea of one term. No, the North will not. Because the civil war in this country has never ended. I don't believe that Northerners who are already aggrieved with a Yoruba president will just shift and embrace the possibility of an Igbo president. There are contradictions in this country that have not been sorted out. We should lay the emphasis on competence, ability. If the Nigerian people are politically educated to a point where they can vote for a competent person, regardless of where he comes from, regardless of his religion, that's when this country will begin to move forward. So all this, I will do one time, I will serve you food, I will give you agbado. No, please, that's not going to work, in my own opinion. I don't know whether you disagree.
And I also said, in the course of our perusing the budget, which Onanuga seems to have dwelt on, I say we have established beyond reasonable doubt about 25 trillion so far has nexus in the budget. That means there is money, and then there is project, and then there is location. Money, project, location. But we are yet to ascertain 3 trillion of that budget. We have established the 3 trillion in the budget. We have not established its location and the place. The intention of the northern senators as regards to the budgetary allocation was to meet the Senate President with our findings and subsequently meet President Bola Ahmed Tinubu with our findings. So if one is questioning our desire to relate with Bola Tinubu, how will I say that the findings of the Northern Senator Forum will go to the Senate President and then to Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the President and Commander-in-Chief? And you could see, I switched off all my handsets this morning. I don't want any Northern Senator to come here. If it is a cross I have to carry, I'll carry it. I'm not afraid of anything. Anything. I believe in one God, and I believe power is transient. I'm not scared of any issue like suspension. I've been out of the Senate for 8 years. And people had to force me back. It's not an issue. Some of our friends were removed by tribunals. They're living their lives. If because I say what I will say, if because I said what I said, then I'll be suspended. So please be it. It will be an honor. And for me to be suspended by whatever body. The interview I had with BBC was never an interview for Northern Senators Forum. It was an interview for myself. I don't want people to castigate them. I want people to castigate me as a leader. I want to make sure that I shield. I want to make sure whatever happens, let it happen to me. And that's why I said, please, shut my phones. I will address the press.
Inda gaske ake yi, za ka ce Abba Kyari bai san harkar tsaro ba? Abba Kyari ta kai fagen in an ce Abba Kyari zai fito duk ɗan Fulani duk bandi ɓoya yake yi. Amma saboda ba a so a yi, saboda shugabannin arewa mutanen banza sun lalace, matsiyata, mahasada, makiya, marasa son jura, suna kallo Abba Kyari har yanzu yana ɗaure. Kuma akan laifin da bai yi ba, kuma ɗan arewa ne ya kaga mar. Kuma aka yadda, kuma ‘yan arewa suka yi shiru, sannan kuma wa'annan sarakunan namu da malaman ƙaryen namu da gemu banzansu da ‘yan siyasanmu munafukai da suka zo suka haɗu. Aka zo wai har yau ba mai magana akan Abba Kyari. Amma da yake Allah ya tsine wa ‘yan majalisar albarka, makaɗi aka kashe mawaƙi ɗan ƙwaya a Lagos, yaro ƙarami, har majalisar tarayya aka zo aka yi zama na musamman. Ba da daɗewa ba ko sati biyu ba a yi ba aka kama wani BDM wani menene. Duk very dark man, Najeriya ta kamar za ta tashi. Kwana ɗaya bai yi na biyu ba sai da aka sako shi. Amma munafukan ‘yan arewa, lalatattun sarakuna, maciya amanan malamai, yau ka ga Abba Kyari ba mai wanda yake magana a kansa.
Hi, welcome back. I know many of you must have watched and listened to what is going on here. We normally bring all the things we say they go on can show una, and though the way they go now, what on the among the northern leaders now, we be see they suppose they control their people. Because if they carefully understand how northern people now they come talk on the TV station lately, you will know that there will be war and there will be chaos in their land very soon. Cause the way some of them they come out and they criticize them online, I know say okay many of them will be saying them know they like truth, go they dislike all this stuff, and this thing go make them come begin to buy themselves. You know, say northern people now, people will be see them be people who know they like truth. If you are a truth sayer, they make sure say they buy you. Now so them be. Though if you carefully understand how some northern leaders they gonna know I'm saying no be everybody they basha, because many persons will be see them they come out and talk like those real ones. Among them we be see them they genuine in everything we be see them they do. That they normally come and talk the truth of the thing we be seeing they go on for this country. You know, say recently many northern people, northern consultative, them come out and say everything Tinubu they do, they do well. Meanwhile, even within the northern leaders, they don't even get joy within themselves. Because if you carefully understand how the first man we see in talk for here, I suppose you gonna see the problem we be see it did for this country. We northern people they complain. Them they even carry on from their own region now. We them they fight within their own self, which is very very bad. You know, say the way this country they go we now south and north they always come around quarrel and struggle. You know they make sense. You know they make anybody get joy. We especially northern leaders, anytime we them discover that he's southern person that is son deceive them, make sure they draw him down. That is how they do in every year. But this one I don't think it will work. Though you will be saying the years now, I know say okay, you go down here and listen to what every person who have spoken here said. So make you drop your own thoughts here in the comment section, and also if today's the first time, make kindly like, share, subscribe. Thank you.